Okay. Hi there. This is my first time doing this, so I'm kind of like, okay. Um, Let me turn something off real quick. Alright, so this is the first time I've ever done something like this, and I'm actually away from my PS4 right now, so I'm kind of trying to do something else. Anyway, I guess I could do some story time, I guess. My name, I go by the name Nagi Nayoa 101. I've been that for years. It's actually based off of an anime that I actually really like called Vice Cruise: The Night Hunters, and it's been pretty much an obsession of mine for a while. I can show you one of the pictures, or at least one of the shows, if I can get it out. Yeah. So that's one of my favorite things to watch. So, anywho, I guess I could start with story time. I practice a form of Wicca. I'm not feeling well right now, so just bear with me. A few years ago, I met a person online, and I'll just call her B. B was a very strange person. She was very, oh gosh, anti-Christian to the nth degree. I sat there for about one day. I got really tired of her BS, and I just outright ignored her. And then she started posting stuff that I felt very uncomfortable with, and that was being transphobic. I'm very much non-transphobic because my best friend is transgender, and I've supported her for so long and her decision making, and I don't question that at all. What I did question about B's, I'll call her B, what B's motives were, and she's like, well, and she always seems to think that if she goes back to Buddhism as being the root, and then I'm like sitting there going, funny. I know Buddhists who are not anti-transgender. They're more supportive of it because they don't know how to answer the question sometimes. So yeah, and the worst part is she started questioning my religious beliefs. I practice a form of Wicca, and I'm usually trying to be very supportive and very quiet about it. I don't do a lot of rituals, and the reason why is it's where I live and the mess I'm in right now. Currently it's like I sit there really wishing I could be. Oh, sorry. My right eye is acting up again. So, yeah. Pretty much I questioned a lot of her stuff, and I really wish people would actually talk to me about it because I really don't mind talking to people, and I don't mean to be mean to people either. Um, when you're confronted with somebody who is very transphobic and doesn't seem to grasp the reason why you are so pro, because your friends are transgender and you know what it feels like for them to get rejected and be told they don't have a family to go back to. And I feel horrible every year because I feel like a couple of my friends, I really wish I could just kidnap them and bring them home with me and have a Christmas with them. Not that I would abandon my fiance on that day with his family. That would be just kind of cruel. Or mine. But yeah. So I talk to people about this a lot, and it is kind of annoying, especially to me, because well, I don't vlog a lot, so unless I'm on Facebook, but this is my first time vlogging. Um, so here I am talking to people I probably have never even met or even understand. Um, but this is who I am as a person. I am a furry. I am an anime nerd. I'm a Star Wars fan. Um, I did like TLJ, so if someone's gonna blast me on there, go right ahead, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you about that. I actually get very frustrated with people who claim, oh, I'm this, blah blah blah. Come on. It isn't that bad. So yeah, I'm just gonna mention to people, it's like, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad, yeah. But when you get people who come on and they start questioning your own religious belief structure, and you've been practicing since, oh, I don't know, 18, and you have your own idea of what Wicca is, I don't hate people as much as people think. I dislike people who present their religion and they start jamming it down your throat like I'm supposed to accept that. Be called my being openly trans friendly as kicking a hornet's nest. To her, it was kicking a hornet's nest because she's openly hostile to him, and it's kind of sad. B is just a sad person in general. I don't really understand her. But for me, I don't really hate people, and I really think it's really nice that I find some people on video who have had the same situation. I have had people who claim Wicca, and then they go, blah, 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 you do that. It's like, that's kind of a malicious and goes against the read. I do get mad at people, and I have caused a lot of animosity, but I don't try. A few years ago, back in 2009, I had to evict a roommate, and evicting him was not the most pleasant moment of my life. And it kind of chased me out of a lot of fan groups that I was part of. And now I have to reestablish myself, and that sucks. Royal sucks, because I'm like, well, what my shirt describes. I'm an anime nerd. But I don't like Naruto. I don't like Bleach. One Piece, I couldn't get into. And Bleach, oh my God, I can't get into Bleach. My friends are into DBZ, and I'm sitting there going, I don't know about you, but they look constipated. Okay. But yeah, I like to read a lot. Currently, I am a huge fan of Brian Jakes. If you've ever heard of him, which I doubt. I am like totally not nerding out right now. I am actually suffering from very, 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 yeah, I've been sick. So yeah, I might start vlogging on here and start posting again. If I'm going back onto PS4, I'm probably going to do my videos on a Sword Art Online. I actually like Sword Art. I am a fan. If you could see the posters in the background, I am a fan. I've been a fan of Sword Art Online. Quite frankly, I got into it after a friend of mine threw a comic book at me and told me to read it, and I did. Yeah. Quite frankly, that friend of mine, I still have your comic book. Do you want it back yet? Or did you buy a new one? Because if you bought a new one, I will gladly keep that one. But I'm also a big fan of mysteries. I love Carol J. Perry's Witch City series. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. But yeah, I'm not gonna bore people with details. Again, I am vlogging on a new thing, and I like being on here, and it's kind of nice. I might do my EOS or ESO, so yeah. But I might even bring my books on here a few times. I am an avid writer as well. I write fantasy and science fiction, and I'm also a fanfic writer. I might do a little tutorial, but fanfic writing is really difficult, especially when your computer doesn't like you right now. So anyway, I better go. I'll talk later.